Hello YouTubers, what is crack-a-lackin' here today, guys? This is the B-Man610, and this is an update on my LEGO Star Wars lot for sale. So, one thing I'm working on with my cinematography skills is not doing this all the time, and also not holding it this way, because when it goes to YouTube, it gets all, like, black. So I'm trying to hold it, landscape, and also trying not to shake it a lot, and also I'm trying to be clear and concise, because I know I tend to ramble on a lot and I just go all over the place, so I'm going to try to work on that today. So this is a second take, but for this one, there's a few things I want to touch base on. I want to touch base on communication, how we're going to communicate, how I want, negotiations to go. I want to touch base on pricing, shipping, videos, and then also just kind of like a general talk about this. So first off, pricing. So two things I want to talk about is, one, when you're going for pricing. So I know I said I don't have a specific price in mind. That is true. I don't really have like a set price, like this is what I want to get for it. But I do have like a general idea, right? And so a really good way when you're coming to me with prices is just go on eBay. So, go look up what you want to buy on eBay and see what it's going for. Someone was messaging me about the dropship with AT-OT Walker. So I know it came out, when it came out, it was $250. Jesus Christ. My left hand could not hold this camera. But so when it came out, it was $250. Now it's selling for $400, $550, $475, $575, $500, $357. There's one that sold for $250, $305, and it was a buy it now, so that means the guy priced it himself, which is horribly stupid. $305, $491, $425, $524. So, this, so you go on here and be like, okay, you average it out. Like, let's say, on average, they're selling for $400. And then you got to keep in mind that, I don't have to deal with eBay fees. I don't have to deal with any of that hassle. So maybe, come at me with somewhere a little bit lower than the average, and then we can just kind of talk back and forth about it. Because this will give you a good idea of, if you went on eBay right now, try to buy this is how much you're going to pay for it. And then I have no problem cutting you a bit of a deal, because I don't have to deal with eBay and the hassle of that and all the fees. So, I want to talk about that. Another thing I want to talk about is I went through and I totaled up what this entire collection is worth at MSRP, or Marketers Suggested Retail Price. Or is it Maker's Suggested Retail Price? I think it's Maker's Suggested Retail Price. I can't talk today. But, just what you would have paid for all these things in stores, the whole collection, including all of, the base plates, the pick-a-brick cups, all of that stuff, is worth about $4,300. That's right, $4,300. So obviously I understand that that's not what I'm going to get for them. I'm not asking you guys to give me Maker's Suggested Retail Price for my Legos. I get that. But I just want to give you guys kind of that number to keep in your mind. Because right now, I'm negotiating with someone he said he wants to buy all 400-ish clones, plus my unopened battle packs, and he's trying to get it for $80. Guys, I get it, you want to get the most Lego for your buck. I totally understand that. I would do the same thing. But at the same time, don't, it gets to the point where if you give me such a low offer, I don't even want to try to negotiate with you, because he wants to pay $100 for it. I want him to pay $1,000 for it, whatever. We're so far off that there's not even, $80, not $800. That there's no point in negotiating. So keep that in mind. I just want to say that I messaged all of you. I looked up the video this morning, and I emailed everyone who posted their emails, just asking hey, how's it going? What do you want? Can we talk about this kind of thing? So thank you guys for the interest you're showing in the video. It's really appreciated. I'm really glad that so far the video is going over well. I would like to give a big thank you to Luke Deoda, right? Yeah, Luke Deoda. You've been very easy to work with. Thank you for negotiating with me, talking back and forth with me. You're not giving me a hard time about anything. You're just all right, B-Man, here's what I want. Can you do this for me? Here's a price range I have in mind. What are you thinking? You've been very easy to work with, so, thank you for that. That's much appreciated, and I hope we can work out a price and get a deal done. Now, on that same topic, I want to talk about who has priority. So I'm not going to do a first come first serve basis unless you guys are buying similar things. But basically the biggest thing is whoever's giving me the most money. And I hope you guys will understand where I'm coming from with that. So like let's say I had one person message me saying he wants to buy the entire lot. He wants to buy every single Lego in my room right now, which is a lot. $4,300 worth. That's a lot of Legos, guys. So he evidently takes priority over everyone else. Unless someone else comes up saying, I want to buy your entire Lego lot and I'll give you $4,300 for it, he's going to take priority over them. And so, like, if me and him can work out a deal, if we can get it done, if he can give me the price, you know, a good price, then he's going to take priority and I'm going to cancel any other negotiations I have. Now, if it falls through with him, then all the other negotiations are still on. That's how it works. And I hope there's no one that's like, whoa, B-Man, like, I emailed you first. I think I should get priority. I get that, guys. And I'm sorry I didn't talk about this in the first video, but I just wanted to get it mentioned, get it talked about, that the whole point of this is to get rid of all of it. Every single, down to the last one-by-one water piece. Down, all of it, just gone. So that's who's going to have priority, unfortunately or otherwise, is whoever can give me the best offer and get rid of the most of it at one time. Then I want to talk about shipping. How shipping is going to work is there's a few options. One, we can just do standard shipping. If you guys, you know, like let's say you live I'm in Metro Detroit area, which is in Michigan, for those of you guys who don't know. And let's say you live all the way out in California. I'm not going to drive all the way to California. So shipping, I'll just get some boxes, package it up. I'll do my best to, you know, bubble wrap it, get it, you know, I'll piece it down. Like, I'm not going to take off each individual piece and make you rebuild it from the start, but I'll break it off into larger chunks, and I'll send the instruction booklets with them if I have them. If not, I'll give you a link to how to print them off, and then, you know, they'll go on their merry way to your house. The only problem with shipping is the only way I'm guaranteeing your product is until it hits the post office. So once it gets to the post office, I can't guarantee what happens to it after that. I can't guarantee it gets to you safely because it's out of my hands. Now, sure, you guys can purchase insurance on it. You know, you can pay the extra $50 or whatever it is to get insurance on it. We can do that. But if you don't want to do insurance, then it just kind of comes down to if the post office fucks up, they messed up. Like, that's what happens. And also, I want to talk about shipping is going to have to be factored into the price, guys. It's not going to be like, okay, like we agree, like let's say you want to buy 3 ATTs. All right, we agree on a price, we find a good price. Then we got to talk about shipping. You know, shipping is going to have to be an extra cost. Unless you want to, like, add into the negotiations, like, you know, okay, I'll give you $300 for this, and then I'll add $50 for shipping. Like, sure, we can do it that way, but shipping is going to have to be an extra cost. Now, another way I can do shipping is I can hand deliver it to you. So obviously, if you're in California, that's not going to happen. But if you're, you know, I live in Metro Detroit, so let's say, you know, you're down in Toledo, or maybe you're over somewhere in Indiana or something like that. You're in the Midwest and you're a few hour drive. If you buy a large enough thing, like obviously, if you just buy like one vehicle or something like that, it's not worth it. But if you buy a large enough quantity of stuff, then I will be willing to drive it down to you, deliver it at your house, and do it there. That's actually the way I would prefer doing it. So we don't have to worry about, you know, something getting lost in the mail. I don't have to worry about payment, like if we're going through PayPal, if we're going to have you, you know, mail me a check, how we're going to do that. I don't have to worry about that. I can just go to your house, look you in the eye, shake your hand, take the money, give you the Legos, and we're all set. Now, that would also be an extra cost. I would charge you for my gas there and back, and also the time it takes. Now, I wouldn't charge you absurd, like, going to be like, it's going to be $100 an hour. Like, I'm not going to do that, guys. Don't worry. But that is another option. Another option is you can come up to me if you want. You know, you can drive up to me, come to my house. I'll bring you the Legos down. You bring the cash. Then it's all good. So I want to talk about that. Those are just a few options we have, and we can talk about that when we're negotiating. Another thing I wanted to talk about is you guys wanted to see my unboxed sets, the things I haven't opened. It's really simple. I have 10 of these battle packs, and this one tank droid. That's all I have that's unboxed. Other than that, everything has been opened, has been built, has been used in a mock or played with in some sorts. But they are all still in pretty good condition. I mean, you guys know I take care of my stuff. And then one more thing I want to talk about is videos. Some of you guys have been asking for me to do updated videos on everything. So I have no problem doing that. What I'm going to do is this week I'm getting back into my usual training routine for fencing, my nutrition. I'm getting all that kind of worked out. So this week I'm going to, allot some time to making the Army videos. So I'm going to take all these clones, set them up for you guys, take all the clone vehicles. I'm going to go in the basement. I'm going to get all the base plates. I'm going to tear this thing down. Oh yeah, if you guys want to see a video of this, tell me. Because I will show you like the last bit of this that I have before tearing it down. But I will make Army videos for you guys, don't worry. So I'll get a Dread Army, Clone Army, and then I'll get Miscellaneous Army, just kind of everything that's left over. And yeah, so that's basically everything I wanted to talk about. I hope this wasn't too long for you guys. I hope you stayed through till the end. If you stayed through till the end, just post in the comment, chicken. Alright, just post chicken in the comment. Just say chicken. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are interested in buying some things. It's great. I really am enjoying the feedback I'm getting from it so far, and I hope some of those suggestions can actually turn into real deals and trades, and we can actually get some of you guys some of these awesome Legos. So have a great day, guys, and peace out.